The Australian Stock Exchange shares rallied by 2.58% yesterday after the Government of Australia, led by Scott Morrison, announced it would extend its wage subsidy scheme as well as its coronavirus supplement for eligible welfare recipients. Australian stocks as a whole surged to a 4-month high. The government's decision to extend the wage subsidy and welfare supplement boosted confidence in the economy of Australia. The ASX 200 index, which contains the top 200 companies in Australia, rose almost 155 points, or 2.58%, to 6,156.3. Strongest gains were made in the technology and consumer discretionary sectors, while the Australian dollar ended the session up 0.38% to 70.4 US cents, its highest value in almost 12 months, now at 71 cents at the writing of this article. Meanwhile, the Australian dollar closed around 1.5% higher, skyrocketing back up to 35.1 Philippine pesos from an all-time low of 29.49 in March this year. One new and upcoming Australian securities brokerage called Self Wealth, trading ticker SWF, did particularly well yesterday, rallying 7.62%, closing at 56 cents. Self Wealth has had an outstanding performance since the COVID-19 pandemic began. In January this year, it was only trading at 14 cents. The company is now up 400% since the start of the year. This brokerage has done particularly well because since COVID-19 started, many retail traders have taken to trading stocks online due to lockdown laws. This has boosted Self Wealth's customer base and thereby increased the company's profits. Philip Lowe, the Reserve Bank of Australia governor, prompted concerns in his speech on Tuesday that the Australian dollar was now too high and needed to depreciate in order to support exports and local jobs. He was quoted saying, "I would like to see a lower Australian dollar because a lower dollar would support more jobs and mean Australian business would be more competitive." In addition to this, Westpac chief economist Bill Evans said that the financial injections into the economy from the government's COVID-19 support policies for the September quarter were expected to cost the Australian public $95 billion. Major banks made considerable gains throughout the day, the Commonwealth Bank rising 3.4% to $74.43 per share, while Westpac rose 2.5% to $18.12 per share. ANZ ended the session up 2.6% to $18.72 per share, and NAB closed the day up 2.5% to $18.26 per share. One of the smaller banks, Bendigo and Adelaide Bank, finished the day up 5.16%, closing at $7.13 per share. Qantas, although being high risk at this time, increased its share price by 4.7% to end the session at $3.80 each, while biotechnology company Cochlear rose 5.7% to $203.98 per share. Wesfarmers increased by 1.5% to $46.90 per share, while Woolworths closed the day up 0.9% to $39.23 per share, and Coles, continuing its rally, was up 1.3% to $18.14 per share. Expectations for the share market today are mixed. However, a decline is expected despite market positivity due to the Nasdaq's performance overnight. I'm David Lambert, reporting for Audio Journal.